Whether you're tracking lions on a safari or diving into the colorful depths of the Indian Ocean, Tanzania welcomes you with open arms and a spirit as warm as its equatorial sunshine. Get ready to embark on a journey and uncover the top destinations you won't want to miss. Tanzania, officially the United Republic of Tanzania, is a country in East Africa. It borders the Indian Ocean to the east and shares its borders with 8 other countries. Tanzania comprises both the highest and lowest points in Africa. Whereas the peak of Mount Kilimanjaro is the highest point, Lake Tanganyika is the lowest point in Africa. Fly into Kilimanjaro International Airport and take a transfer to Moshi. The next day, leave after breakfast with a picnic lunch for Tarangire National Park. An afternoon game drive in the park offers you scenic views of this small but unique population of elephants and big wild game such as lion, zebra, and giraffe. Stay overnight. Enjoy your breakfast before you depart for Serengeti via the Olduvai Gorge. This historical site is famous for the numerous hominid fossils, which reveal a lot about human evolution. Stay overnight at Serengeti. Enjoy a full day in the Serengeti Plains, a biological ecosystem of over 3 million large animals, some of which are found nowhere else. You will have 2 game drives, one in the morning and the other in the afternoon, to see lots of wild game, including wildebeest, the big cats, and numerous big species, including ostriches, giraffes, zebras, impalas, monkeys, and hippos. Spend the night at a luxurious resort in Serengeti. Commence your journey in the morning, where you can capture an abundance of animals as the sun rises over the Serengeti Plains. For those with a taste for adventure, why not take to the skies in a hot air balloon? It's the perfect way to see the Serengeti from a whole new perspective. Just watch out for those pesky vultures eyeing your breakfast. In the late afternoon, head towards Ngorongoro Crater. Stay overnight. No Tanzanian adventure is complete without a visit to the ancient wonder of Ngorongoro Crater. Explore this natural amphitheater, home to a dazzling array of wildlife against a backdrop of breathtaking beauty. Drive to the Ngorongoro Crater floor for yet another fascinating game drive. Wildebeest, zebras, black rhinoceros, and varieties of small antelopes. Enjoy a picnic lunch and proceed to spend the whole day in the exciting view of the wild game. Spend the night. The next day, after breakfast, drive through Maasai Land to Empeke Crater for a half-day hiking trip. The crater is filled by a deep alkaline lake that occupies around 75% of the crater's bottom. In this walking tour, take a Maasai guide to take you into the crater, where you can get a great view of the lesser flamingos. Later in the evening, drive back to Moshi for an overnight stay at the hotel. It's now time to conquer Africa's tallest peak, Mount Kilimanjaro. Take a day trip to mighty Mount Kilimanjaro on a guided journey to one of Tanzania's most majestic sights. Follow your experienced guide up to Mandara Hut and enjoy the views from 2,700 meters above sea level. You'll spend the rest of the morning trekking through the rainforest, giving ample opportunity to see monkeys and exotic birds. After 3 or 4 hours of trekking, you'll reach Mandara Hut for a well-earned rest and enjoy a hearty lunch of sandwiches, fruit, ground nuts, and juice. Following lunch, you'll take a leisurely 2-hour walk back down to Meringue Gate and take your transport to return you to your hotel. Embrace the mountain life and leave your worries behind. Just don't forget your hiking boots and a good sense of humor. Spend the night at Moshi. The next morning, we're swapping safari hats for sun hats as we jet off to the paradise shores of Zanzibar. Fly into Zanzibar Airport, then take a taxi to your resort. Zanzibar, Tanzania's jewel, dazzles with its turquoise waters, white sandy beaches, and spice-scented air. Its rich history whispers tales of ancient trade routes and sultans' palaces. Swahili culture thrives in its bustling markets, while azure skies invite adventurers to explore its coral reefs and mouth-watering cuisine. Zanzibar, where Africa meets paradise. Soak up the sun, sipping on coconut water, and snorkeling through technicolor coral reefs. Just be sure to hold on to your sunscreen. While you're in Zanzibar, don't miss out on exploring the historic streets of Stone Town. Lose yourself in the maze of alleyways, haggle with the locals at the bustling markets, and treat your taste buds to some mouth-watering street food. Visit an organic spice farm and learn about the spices in your cabinet. And take a boat ride to Prison Island, home to large land tortoises. Get to touch and feed these creatures living in a sanctuary. Finally, learn about the island's historic use as a prison for rebellious slaves in the 1860s. On the 11th day, fly out from Zanzibar to your own sweet home. And there you have it, intrepid explorers, a whirlwind tour of Tanzania's top destinations. So, grab your safari hats and your sense of adventure, because Tanzania is calling your name. Stay wild, my friends.